You guys gave it to us. You gave us spicy. That's what we asked for.
Checking out some Adam Calhoun, Public Enemy. Let's get into it.
I got no fucks to give and I really don't care. I'm just here for a couple of beers. Yeah, I got nowhere to go and nothing to lose. Don't make me knock you off that chair. Yeah. You gon' do what to who? Nigga, you ain't nothing, dude. Shit, he say nigga? Yeah, I did. Nigga, fuck you. Oh, I can't say that, but you can say that. Black lives matter and every white dude is racist.
Hey, you wanted spicy. They gave us spicy. Can you see Adam Calhoun, Berto? Can you see him on the screen?
Yeah, I can see him.
That's the guy rapping right now. What are your thoughts on this? We already did a video with him thrown around N-word, so we've already given our take on it.
Dang, that's interesting. I mean, people. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I can find someone. It's kind of like that Tom McDonald video that we watched, where it's hard to. We were like, is he trolling? Is he just, we're trying to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to hear more, definitely.
Right. Like, it doesn't bother me. I don't really care. But I know it probably triggers a lot of people. And people are gonna say whatever they want. Right.
Yeah.
Like, people are gonna say whatever they want. I really don't care. So I'm not really trying to police speech.
Right, same here.
Do you have anything more to add before we get back into it?
Not yet. I will.
All right. Spicy guy. You want it spicy, you got it.
This is definitely it.
Yeah, I did. Nigga, fuck you. Oh, I can't say that, but you can say that. Black lives matter and every white dude is racist. I like country and rap. They say I can't. I say I can. Hold up. Matter of fact. I'm saying, listen, racism is at an all-time high in America. I don't judge people by their color. I just judge them on their character. Cool, bro. You know, I know how to get.
What a crazy idea.
Yeah.
To judge people by their character and not the color of their skin.
Yeah. It's okay, so I got some thoughts.
What you got?
Okay. So, I kind of like it and I kind of don't like it.
You kind of like what? You kind of don't like what?
His sort of casual throwing out the N-word, like, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm split. Because on the one hand, I just feel like it's a little bit of a, like, I don't know. To me, it's just a little childish, Because it's just like, it doesn't, like, bother me, but it's like.
What's the point?
It bothers a lot of people, and it's also, like, the history of it is gross. Like, it's just like, you know what I mean?
Is this a conversation about the N-word or about a white person using the N-word?
Both. But
right, I just want to be clear. What conversation are we having?
It's so nuanced because it's like you got one hand, okay, he is white. And so, like, I mean, it's just like that. The word for him has a different energy to it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But on the other hand, it's like N-words are a thing. You know what I mean? Like, literally, if everyone started to designate certain individuals N-words, I wouldn't necessarily be mad about it because honestly, that would separate everyone else from that demographic. It's a very, very small demographic, but it's like that's what's getting all the media modern day. And then you get regular people coming up to you and me thinking, oh, we're oppressed and we're getting in trouble with the cops. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, I kind of, it is its own thing. But then at the same time, it's like, I think that sometimes people are more likely to listen to people that they can relate to in ways. And so it's not really his business to be telling black people how to act. You know what I mean? As much as he, it's helpful and he's making points and whatever, it's like black people aren't going to hear him a lot of times. So it's like he can make it worse. He can make people want to just beat him up and stuff. You know what I mean? And just trigger them.
Well, that's my thing. Is like, what is his goal with his music?
Right.
And so I would have
people
to learn.
Will always be triggered.
Right. They're going to be triggered at anything that is common sense. So I would have to know his goal to see what he's trying to do to fairly assess his usage of it. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it's a word that's used freely. So should some people be able to say it and other people shouldn't be able to say it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, how would you judge it though? That's the thing. Like what would constitute some people that you know, may not be of that culture to have a pass. You know, like for all we know, he could be adopted by black parents, so he's more black than, you know, someone else, or like what exactly constitutes a pass and what doesn't. And like even maybe Kendrick Lamar, like he, you know, had a song and maybe a fan got up on the stage and then like was rapping a song and then said the N-word, probably, you know, inevitably, and then there's like, oh, this guy did that. But like, you know what I mean? I just feel like there's so many scenarios where it's like, okay, he's just trying to appreciate your art and do it, and now he has to like, you know, like beep out his own. I don't know. It can be kind of, what if that person's part black? At what's enough black to where now you can use the N-word and now you can't? You know, like what if he's, you know, mixed? And it's just so, it would just be hard to police it all. And like, what about
the thing is, should people be allowed to use certain words based on their race? Is that the American way?
That would be
hard. The First Amendment, should the First Amendment be segmented by race?
No.
Right, you have this kind of First Amendment if you're black, and this kind if you're white, but you can't say these words. You know what I mean? It's just silly to me. I
absolutely believe in freedom of speech.
If people just walk around flying N-words all the time, it may be in poor taste, but I think everyone should be able to say it.
Everyone should be able to say it.
Or no one.
He should, you know, you should be able to deal with the consequences of things you say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I just feel like
if you say it, you know it triggers people. You might get punched in the mouth.
Right.
You might punch them in the mouth back. You might win, you might lose. It is what it is. You know, it's ignorant people out here. So
It's just like, I feel like to be the counter trigger is a little, it just depends what he's trying to do. Because it's unproductive if, like, you know, it's like you want to get into a gunfight and it's like, whoop, you're both shot up. And you know what I mean? It's like, where did you go with that? Like,
but it's productive if you're trying to, like, make a controversial song, stir the pot.
Well, like,
hopefully it has a good message to it. Use that to, you know, conjure up some controversy to get your message out more. That could be productive. You know what I mean? So to me, it depends on what is his goal with the song. And is he trying to reach a certain demographic? If you're trying to reach black people, you're going to lose a lot of them with that word.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it just depends what is his goal of the song. He might not be trying to do that. He might be trying to express how he feels. He feels that he should be able to say whatever he wants. He has freedom of speech. And so it's like, it's kind of hard to say without knowing what his intent for the song was. And we're only 30-something seconds in, so we really don't know the intent for the song.
Okay, so this is my thing, though, with this song. So he's like, what did you say? Yeah, I said it. I feel like I don't know. It's like, it rubs me a little bit like, oh, this is cool. And like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just being triggered. I don't know. It's like jocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just like the other song he did, Racism, where he's like, but what about black? I feel like he used it like purposefully. And I appreciated that more than this so far.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, at the same rate, I would not listen to, you know, some random hood person rapping about being a, you know what I mean? I'll shoot you up, kill you. Like, I wouldn't listen to that either, so.
Listen, racism is at an all-time high in America. I don't judge people by their color. I just judge them on their character. Cool, bro, you know, I know how to get it in. Dog Cujo, you know, you just on that kid shit. Large, I'm living, you ain't in charge. I'm giving you 3 seconds before I lose my temper. Stomp your head in. Oh my God, aggression. Fuck yeah, I'm American. Sometimes arrogant, I'm aware of it. Take that fucking towel off your head. I don't like the way you wearing it. A la Akbar, sick of hearing it from terrorists. In our homeland, little kids popping sands. Walk around skinny pants. Where the fuck are mom and dad? But I'm supposed to honor that. Sorry, Yana, I object. And by object, I mean I'm coming at your motherfucking neck. Fuck a threat, no pretending, bitch. I know what my gender is. You think I'm offensive? I think you're too fucking sensitive. Sense of this, I don't give a fuck or a blur middle finger.
Okay, I have something to say. I have something to say. So, yes, modern day, okay, he talked about, you know, people are too sensitive and whatever.
Right.
Yes, 100%. However, if someone is, you know, trying to mess with your child and you're triggered by that and you go berserk on them, I wouldn't say you're too sensitive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that what he's talking about?
It's not, but I'm saying that we have to be careful to not just say, oh, you're sensitive because I did something and you didn't. You know what I mean? Like, if you're poking the bear, like Heidi said, he's poking the bear. I feel like if you're being, you know, you're putting a negative taste in people's mouth, then don't sit there and be like, I'm poking the bear, but then when the bear responds, the bear was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get that perspective.
Okay.
But my perspective is always looking at myself and not other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if he wants to poke the bear, let's say I'm the bear, he pokes the bear, I'm triggered, I retaliate and throw my life away. How could we have avoided that? By the bear being less sensitive.
Right, for sure.
Let him go around poking all the bears, and the bears don't care. And guess what? He would probably stop eventually because he's not getting a reaction.
Right,
Like, the bears don't care.
He would be irrelevant. That's true.
So I'm really not concerned with what other people are doing, more so. I'm more concerned with what I can do. And so I really don't care what other people say. They can walk around and nigga, 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 nigga. I don't care. It's not going to get an emotional reaction out of me. I'm not going to go fight you and throw my life away. It's dumb. And I think black people should be taught that. Not that if someone says it, oh, fight them, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, people say stupid things, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. You are giving them that power over you if you, not only just let it affect your energy, but also if you if you go completely psycho from it, that's definitely, you're giving them your whole power, your whole control. You might as well just bow down to them at that point.
Right. I feel like that's kind of like the Black Lives Matter thing would be kind of like getting mad at him for saying the N-word, trying to get him to stop because some people may react emotionally. Right. It's like they always put it on the white man needs to change, white people need to change. Not ever, we could do something different if we want to get different results. You know what I mean? Right. So I really can't stand blaming white people for everything. Even if they want to walk around saying the N-word, I don't care because my power is my power and I hold it. Well, I can react how I want. You know what I mean?
I feel like this is one of those situations where two things can coexist. Like, he can be, poking the bear and being kind of like tasteless, but you can also choose to react or not.
Right. Because I can't control who pokes the bear, but if I'm the bear, I can control the bear.
The bear, right.
So I'm just not really concerned with people who poke the bear unless it's like life-threatening. Right. Then the bear needs to be prepared.
But it's also not like your business whether he's going around poking bears. Let him poke bears, you know what I mean? Like, eventually, whatever, you know what I mean? That's his whole prerogative.
Okay, what else was he talking about there? He said something about people with towels on their head or something. Remember?
Yeah, he was talking about...
there was one other thing he said near the end. I don't remember. We can rewind it a little bit because we totally.
But we were talking about people being too sensitive.
Oh yeah, people too sensitive near the end.
Because I was saying like, okay, that's a little unfair to use too sensitive when you're like antagonizing. I think.
Right.
Sorry, Yana, I object, and by object I mean I'm coming at your motherfucking neck. Fuck a threat, no pretending, bitch. I know what my gender is. You think I'm offensive? I think you too fucking sensitive. Sensitive, I don't give a fuck or a blurred middle finger. You more pussy than my little sister. Get the picture. I got no fuck to give, and I really don't care. I'm just here for a couple of beers. Yeah, I got nowhere to go and nothing to lose. Don't make me knock you off that chair. Hey, yeah. Public enemy number one, under the gun. Never seen an enemy wanting beef. I'm running from country rap. What the fuck is that? They just point and laugh. Watch me put it on my back, then put it on the map. You ain't church, you ain't demon, you ain't jelly, you ain't struggle. I'ma make this simple, bitch. I'm out to get you. You in trouble. I'ma end you before you start. Take a man, break his heart. I take action, you acting. Learn to play your part. You a fake, you ain't strong, you a bitch, you a fraud. Music that I make you wish you never wrote a song. Run along for you catch clips from the automatic. I'm a savage. All you do is rap about mud and tractors. It's more than that. White trash.
Okay. I would pause it right near the end of the song. But I feel like the angle he's coming from is kind of a response to like society as it is right now. Yeah. Without all this crazy artificial media race war stuff they're trying to create, then I don't think he would make songs like this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. There'd be not.
I feel like the media and certain organizations, BLM and whatnot, they've poked this bear, and this is how this bear is responding. Yep. May not be the best response. It may be a great response depending on the outcome he's trying to achieve. And so in return, this bear is now poking another bear, and
like who
we'll
started
see
it?
How people respond. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I do appreciate the art though. You know what I mean? Because I do feel like art is something. It's like one of the only things that's gonna like outlive us. You know, and we never know which pieces of art are gonna like stand out to the future generations. But stuff like this is very like it's very like hard hitting, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, I appreciate him sharing his perspective.
Yeah, it's hard to be pleasant and also push those boundaries, you know, to be like that boundary pusher. You kind of it's hard to do that and be like very pleasant and graceful with it.
Yeah, graceful. That's I feel like he's a little rough around the edges. So probably a lot of what he's saying is just like, oh, it's like a really dry piece of meat, you know? It's like, you know what I mean?
It might have some nutritional value, but it might not taste good. You know?
Right?
He's definitely pushing those boundaries. And I mean, a lot of people do share that value of free speech. So, you know, that's
right.
People, that's an important thing in society to be able to do that. So,
yeah, right.
Whether that's trolling or I'm not sure what that's considered, but it's definitely, you're definitely pushing the boundary. You're doing what you know you can do.
Yeah.
Even though you might not have seen too many other people do it, you know?
Right.
Yeah. And I think you have to
negative feedback you'll get.
Yeah. Somebody's got to test the like limits of that too. Like somebody has to like still see how far things can, you know what I mean? Because otherwise if everyone stops doing this all together, then like the next person that does it, you know, is going to be like, whoa, you know, they're extremely racist, extreme, like people are shocked because they haven't, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like out of the rhythm.
Like this song would have, if he created the song like pre-Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown kind of eras, I feel like Trayvon Martin things started getting a little, the media started trying to create that, you know, race war. And then Mike Brown, it really got popping after that.
Right.
But if this song was before that, I would look at it differently than after that.
True.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Right.
That's true. This is 2019, so right in the middle of it.
Right.
I'm a savage. All you do is rap about mud and tractors. It's more than that. White trash. We deserve better. Redneck. Hillbillies. I'ma put this shit together. Don't you ever say my name. I'll expose you. Close your casket faster than I close hoses. Game over.
Okay.
That was like hard rap too.
Was that a diss track or something?
Probably.
It was almost like it was directed at someone, but at other times it really wasn't. It was more about the culture and stuff. But towards the end, it was almost like it was talking to someone.
You guys gave it to us. You gave us spicy. That's what we asked for. That was very spicy.
Yeah, that is spicy, definitely.
That is a tricky one, man. It had me like, oh, chewing that hard piece of beef. I was like, dang.
Oh yeah, I definitely gave the if I was black Tom McDonald type of vibes, definitely.
Yeah.
It was a little
more spicy to me.
A little spicier.
Okay, thank you guys for watching this video, this birthday stream. As always, we love you guys. Happy birthday from the Netherlands, oh my gosh. We love you guys. We appreciate all of the suggestions and the super chats and all the shout outs and the deep conversation. It is so fun, and these artists are freaking epic, and this is what I feel like we're supposed to do with the art, you know? But anyway, like the video, don't forget to like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And until next time, that's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.